Hello and welcome to another episode of Walking Movies. I'm Nick and I'm walking, as you can see, unless you're listening to the podcast version, and then you might be able to hear that I'm walking. But I'm certainly walking, and you can see if you're watching the video of this that it's dark because it is the night time, and I don't want to put my light on because it's too bright and it blinds me and I can't see. But luckily, this new phone is a bit of a better camera for night time, so it's not too bad. I am off to see a film called Wicked Little Letters. It's a comedy, just going by the trailer, it's a comedy. I saw a trailer for it a few months ago, thought it looked really interesting, and there's an early screening before its general release this Friday, so I thought I'd go and check it out. It stars Jessie Buckley and Olivia Coleman, so you know it's a sure sign of quality right there. And it's quite sweary, judging by the trailer alone. It's very sweary. It's the kind of thing that's up my street. I like sweary stuff. I'm from Essex, that's what we do. So yeah, there's not really much more I can say about the film at this stage, other than it's got to be better than Madam Web. You know? That's it. So I will tell you my thoughts on the film when I've seen it in a few hours. Look at that for a view, eh? That's a transport carrier. So I have now seen Wicked Little Letters, and I'm pleased to say that it was a very good film. Really enjoyed it. Obviously Jessie Buckley and Olivia Coleman are the stars of the film, but it's got an absolutely great ensemble cast as well, and Ajana Vazan is possibly the standout actually of the entire cast. Just really good. I had to look up, I recognised and I couldn't work out where from, and it was actually an episode of Black Mirror that came out with the last run, called Demon 79 was the episode, and if you've seen it you'll know the episode I'm referring to. But yeah, the whole cast were great, but she was a particular standout, other than of course the always excellent Jessie Buckley and Olivia Coleman. The film, just to kind of give you an idea of what the film's about, a kind of upstanding citizen of the community starts receiving poison pen letters, and the neighbour next door is accused of this because she is an immigrant from Ireland and she is quite sweary, which fits in with the nature of the letters. And she is originally charged with this. However, there is a woman policeman, as they refer to in the film, who doesn't think it's quite the open and shut case that the other police officers do. And so really the film is about who is guilty. Is it this woman, or is somebody else writing the letters? And as the film goes on, she is arrested and put in jail for a period of time. She's then bailed, at which point more people start getting letters. It's all people that she knows in the community. So the finger is still firmly pointed at her, but is she the guilty one? So it's a comedy, but it's also like a mystery about what this is. And I think what's most interesting about this is the fact that it is based on true events. These are real people that we see in this film. And this was a real thing that happened in the early 20th century, and that's what this is about. So yeah, the film is funny, but it's also kind of keeping you. You know, I thought I figured out the mystery. I didn't figure out the mystery. You know, it kept me on my toes. And the good thing about a film like this, when it is, you know, a funny film, is when you go and see it with a big audience. And there was a lot of people there watching it tonight because it was an early screening, and you know, there was, you know, the whole theatre erupted in laughter so many times. So it is really one of those films that I would say go and see it at the cinema, but also try and see it as early as possible, because you really do want to see it with a big crowd. And as somebody that spends 99% of the year going to the cinema alone, you know, there are times when you want to have a shared experience, and this is definitely one of those. I've already like mentioned to my wife about going to see it. She's going to see it with a friend of hers on when it comes out on Friday, which is good because she'll be seeing it Friday. It'll be hopefully busy, and she'll have a good audience experience as well. Scores, give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's obviously the funniest film I've seen so far this year, or at least the first intentionally funny film that I've seen this year. And it's you know, the last great British film I saw was Polite Society, and this, you know, is another example of great, interesting British film that we're getting, and I'm so excited that that's what we're seeing. That we're still getting these films, and they're getting these kind of big releases. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. So absolutely see Wicked Little Letters. I had a great time seeing it. I urge you to go and see it. It's a good film, man. Go and see it. That's it. I mean, this is a really short review because there's nothing more I need to say. There's no big critiques. You know, I heard some people as I walked out, and they said, like, you know, I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure it's a film that, you know, I'd be screaming from the hilltops to, you know, go and see this film. But no, I think you should be. You know, we should be supporting British cinema, and especially when films of this quality are being made. You know, we need to support this kind of stuff. It's not just big Hollywood releases that we should be going to see at the cinema. It is smaller films like this as well. Yeah, you know, I'd seen the trailer and I thought this is something that I think I'll enjoy. But you know, what's great is when you see a film and it lived up to those expectations. So, yeah. All right, that's it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not sure the next film is going to be that I'm going to go and see, but subscribe and you'll find out when that is. And until next time, of course, Flynn lives.